Who was it that killed 185,000 people in the Old Testament of the Bible? Was it God Gadriel? Who is also known as Shaitan and also whom is called the messenger, and the angel of death? I'm puzzled. Who do you think killed them? 2 Kings chapter 19 verse 15 to 37, and Hezekiah prayed before the ark of the covenant of Elu, whom is the odd, and said, O the sovereign one whom is called Father and whom is the odd of Israel, and whom is Elu, whom dwells between the cherubim. O thou art the sovereign one whom is called Elu'hymn and whom is the Almighty and whom is the Most High, and also whom is the sovereign King of the kingdoms of the earth. Because thou Elu'hymn alone art the sovereign King of all the heavens and the earth. And thou alone has made all the heavens and the earth. O Elu, O Eod, we bow down before thee. And we bow down before thine throne. O Eod, hear us, and save us. O Elu, our Odd, remember us. And open thine eyes, and see what the king of Assyria is doing to us, and hear the words of Sennacherib, who has sent the king of Assyria, and his armies to besiege his city of Jerusalem, and also to reproach his holy Iy'Girasolem whom is called Elu, whom is the living Elu'hymn, and also whom is the sovereign one of Abraham. And of a truth, Elu, the kings of Assyria in the past have destroyed many of the nations them and their lands, and Elu, they have also cast away their gods. And also they have cast them into their fire, because their gods were just useless gods, because they are just idols and the work of men's hands, and because they were made from wood. And now therefore, O Elu, our sovereign, we beseech thee, that thou would save us from out of his hand, and also that all the kingdoms of the world may know that Elu, that thou art the sovereign one whom is the odd, and also whom is called Father and whom is the Holy One whom is called Elu'hymn. O Elu the sovereign one, whom is the sovereign King of heaven, and whom is, even the only everlasting King, please save us. Then Isaiah the son of Amoz sent a message to Hezekiah, saying, Thus says Elu'hymn whom is the sovereign one, and also the odd and also the Almighty, and also whom is called Father of Abraham, and also the odd of Israel. I have heard your prayer and that which you have prayed to Elu, and Elu will save you, from the armies that are against Iy'Girasolem. And Elu will protect Iy'Girasolem from the attacks of Sennacherib the king of Assyria. And that Elu, have remembered you. And this is the word that and also the words concerning his holy city the holy new Iy'Girasolem. Elu, am the sovereign king of Zion, and also of his virgin city, and of the sons, and the daughters of Zion. And whom is the everlasting king whom is called Elu'hymn, and whom have despised thee, and will laugh thee to scorn. And the people of Iy'Girasolem shall not be taken. And they shall shake their heads at thee. And also Elu shall shake his head at thee. Because thou God Gadriel has reproached and blasphemed thee. And also thou King Sennacherib, thou also has exalted thy voice against Elu, and thou has blasphemed also against Elu. And thou and Satan has lifted up thine eyes upon his holy city to blaspheme it. When Elu, whom is the only true sovereign king, and when is the most high, and whom is the sovereign one. Even when thou hast conspired to take his city of Jerusalem, and also his holy Iy'Girasolem with your armies who were waiting to go up against Elu, whom is the Holy One of Israel, and whose holy city thou hast gone up against, by sending thine messengers, but now thou hast really reproached the odd, when you all have said, that thou would attack his holy Iy'Girasolem with the multitude of your winged chariots, and that they would come up, and go up to the height of the clouds, and that thou, and God Gadriel, and your armies that they would go against his holy mountain, and also that they would attack his holy city on every side, and that they will cut down his Lebanon and also his tall cedar trees thereof, and also the choice fir trees thereof, and also you'll take them, and cut them down and put them into Iy's rivers for the loggings. And aslo they you would enter into Iy's borders, and that you will enter into Iy's forest, and also into Iy's Carmel. And that you would take Iy's fountains of water, and after that you would drink from Iy's fountains of waters, and then you will wash the sole of your feet in them. And then you will dig them up, and then you'll dry up all the rivers there, and also that you will besiege Iy's holy places. But haven't thou heard of holy Iy's power and might, and how long time ago how I, Elu, have protected Iy's people them and also Iy's holy city? And also how I, Elu have done it? And also of ancient times how that I, Elu, have performed it? And also how I, Elu, have brought it to pass? And how that you should be afraid of Elu, because you don't stand a chance, and that thou will be defeated. And also that all of your plans that they would fail. And also how all of Iy's enemies would be destroyed. Because they all shall be laid waste. And also all of your fenced cities, and they shall be turned into ruinous heaps. Therefore their inhabitants would be very small, and also the power of their kingdom shall be diminished. Because they all would be dismayed by the awe of Elu, and also they would be confounded. And they shall be as the grass of the field, and as the green herb, and as the dry grass that they use on the housetops, and as the blasted corn before it comes to the harvest, and it shall be wasted before it is all grown up. Because I, Elu knows where God's abode is, and also their going out, and also their coming in, and also their rage which is against me. And because they all are against me, there shall be a tumult in their camp because they are raging against Iy. Then the day of their judgment will come. And also in that day when they shall come up against Iy, because it's when I, Elu, will put my hooks in their noses, and also bridles in their mouths, and I will turn them back by the way by which they came. And this prophecy shall serve as a sign unto them. Because Iyudah shall eat this year of such things as they grow by themselves, and in the second year that which springs from out of the same. And in the third year they shall sow and reap, and plant their vineyards, and they shall eat the fruits thereof. And also those people whom have escaped. They shall flee from the house of Judah. And also from Iy's holy presence, and from the house of Elu. And the house of Iyudah shall yet again take root downward, and bear fruit upward. Because from out of Iy'Girasolem shall go forth Iy's laws, and also there shall be a remnant of Iy's people, and of those that shall escape from the house to Iyudah. But Iy's chosen people they shall flow out of Mount Zion, because the zeal of Iy, whom is the odd of all hosts, shall do all of this. Thus says Elu, whom is the sovereign king, and also the odd whom has prophesied concerning the king of Assyria. Because he will not come into the city, nor shall he shoot an arrow there, nor neither shall he come before it with swords nor any shield, nor neither shall he cast a bank against it. But by the way that he came, by the same way shall he return, and they shall not come into the city, says Elu the odd. For I will defend the city, to save it, for mine own sake, and for my servant David's sake. And it came to pass that at night, that the messenger of death went out, and went into the camp of the Assyrians. And the messenger of death smote 185,000 persons. And when they arose early in the morning, they beheld that the entire army of the Assyrians, that they were all dead. Because there were dead corpses everywhere. So only Sennacherib the king of Assyria escaped, and he went and returned to his home, and he dwelt at Nineveh. And it came to pass, as he was worshipping his God in the house of his god Nisroch, that his sons Adramelech and Sharezer smote him with their swords, and they escaped into the land of Armenia. And Esarhaddon his other son reigned in their stead. Friend, don't you be mistaken about who God is. Because God isn't who you think he is. God is called Gadriel and Gadriel, and Gadriel is called Gad and God for short. Because God is actually Satan. And Satan was the serpent of old whom beguiled Eve in the beginning of the world. When they were cohabiting in Iy's world in Iy's garden which was called Eden. And Satan is also called the devil, and also Ibli, and also the destroyer, and also Apollyon and also Abaddon. And Satan is also called the old dragon and Draco. And God is also known as Gog and also old Gog. And also God is also called the man of sin. And also the angel of death, and also the messenger of death. My friends, God Gadriel was the evil one, and also the messenger who taught men to war. And also God Gadriel showed them how to make the instruments of war, and also the sword, and the shield, and the coat of mail, the armor shield. And also how to fight, and kill by showing them all the blows of death. Friends, it is believed that it was God, whom is called the messenger of death, who killed the 180,000 persons of the army of the Assyrians. Friend, Iy'Girasolem, have already defeated death for us. And when we are faced with death, we won't be afraid because our lives belong to Iy'Girasolem, because we are Iy's and not God's. And in the end we all would be emanated by Iy'Girasolem, and we would be with Iy'Girasolem, in Iy's holy city. And will be in Iy's holy New Jerusalem. Praise Iy. The Odd. Hallelujah. Praise Iy. Amen. Friends, for more information about the other names of God, please see my message which is called the 30,000 Names for God. Thank you. The end.